that's what we're going to be doing today. A makeup tutorial. Just kidding. It's a plan with me. And this is a beautiful, I don't know if you're going to be able to see. I propped this up because these are glossy. The lights reflect so bad you almost can't see. So I propped it up a little bit, but I won't be able to work on it that way. But at least we can start. I had to go ahead and start this week because I needed to use my to-do list. So I went ahead and did them, and the headers, the littles and their headers, and a few of the chores, the half boxes. I went ahead and did this side bar over here. And it's just some real pretty, like, this is very Hawaiian looking. Y'all know I went to Hawaii, so I just fell in love with this. And this was dinners, which actually, they're completely wrong. It's pizza tonight. But anyway, Psalm 145:13 is the scripture of the week. It's talking about that he is faithful to all the promises that he has made to us. And then down here, there's just some things that I put to schedule sometime this week. So I still need to schedule a grooming appointment for the babies, hair color, and nail fill-in. And so I went ahead and started some of this. This is by Glam Planner. Y'all know she's one of my favorites. That's Elle Fowler's Etsy shop. And I in particular love this one because it's called, I don't know if Drink in the Wild Air is just that particular square right there, or if that's the name of this spread. I don't remember. But anyway, I fell in love with the pink flamingo at first because I wanted to take my husband to a surprise trip to like Fiji or someplace that's got flamingos that I heard about that you could, there's like 10,000 flamingos, but that's a lot of poo too, so I don't know. But anyway, and then of course these little pineapples and the hibiscus or whatever those, they look like hibiscus, but and then these real pretty pieces here, a hummingbird, all this. It just looks very Hawaiian, so I fell in love with it, and I thought, well, if I have another Hawaiian trip maybe next year, I'll save these. And I thought, I can't even wait till summer. I just went and did it. So I began it. So we're going to need to put that on the top. Those are my full boxes that I use for urgent things throughout the week, or just to carry the color pattern. I've been doing that more. And then the rest of the headers for today's, and maybe any of these little extras, the weekend banner. And then, of course, there's additional washi on the washi page, including my favorite, which you guys know is having the bottom bar, because that just kind of coordinates the whole thing, and it covers up these ugly lines. And then also on the half box sheet, there was an additional box right there, and then also all these cute little decor pieces that are flamingos and you know, little tropical drinks and pineapples, flowers, a parrot. So, and then once I get decided on where I'm going to have the baby's appointment, I thought this purple one from the Classy Planner, remember she made these for me from a picture, my little workout stickers, which I have not been very faithful to, but I'm not giving up. So that's those. Sometime this week I need to vacuum, so I don't know if I'll choose lime green or purple or what, but need to put that in. I also need to clean my brushes, so I brought that from Sweet Kwai Designs. That was from Scribble Prints Co. and the Classy Planner. This is also from Sweet Kwai Design, and this is my fingernail polishes. And this is, I don't know who this is from, I forgot, but those are also little cute fingernail polishes, so I wasn't sure which one I would use. I need to change out the fish bowl, and so I have this cute little fish bowl, and I think that is also Sweet Kwai Designs, to be honest. I can't remember. But I have a fish, and I need to remember to change his water. And then I have two kinds of Bible studies. One that we, you know, really get in. We read it together. We study it. We facilitate a discussion. And then another one that's Saturday morning. And then on Sunday night, I have a life group, and we do Bible study and discussion. It's just not as intense. It's more about the fellowship and discussion than it is about, you know, reading every scripture and talking it out. And I don't think I need these because I've already been paid, so, but that's Sweet Kwai Design, and that's just little, the Sweet Kwai Designs is just put little button eyeballs to everything, so I don't need that. I think I was going to go back and try to mark when the babies got their shots. I think I missed putting this on for Velvet, and you know, my planner isn't just a list of to-dos, but also a record of events, so it may be a record of appointments, like when Lance had to go to the emergency room, or when we went to Hawaii, or you know, when I have a hair appointment to, you know, making a list of to-dos. Of course, y'all know this guitar means when Lance has a gig, so I got to put that on for this Saturday. Then I have these little prayer lists, but I've been using the to-dos and then just putting the little bottom prayer stickers on top of that to keep, the theme of that color. But I like these two, so I'm going to use that. And that's from the Classy Planner. And then she also made me some individual stickers for the babies if I just wanted to decorate with them. And I haven't really done that. I've used it just stuff for them, but I might just decorate with them. And I love how she captured that Brie is really bright white and Velvet is more of a cream color. So she captured that in the stickers. And then this is from an old planner by, oh my gosh, what is the name of that company? Lily Pulitzer. And these are just some stickers, and I thought, what are you going to do with those stickers? And come forward 5 years, and now I actually have a use for these, and some of these might actually work. As you can see, there's a parrot, the little tropical drinks, a girl on the beach, an alligator, a sailboat, little monkey for the jungle look. There's just a lot of little pieces on here. I thought, well, that actually might fit this theme this time, so we'll see. And I may not always do those on camera just because it's so time consuming and you want to think it through and all that with all these little added things. So sometimes on another video I'll show you, okay, well, this is what I ended up with, because I don't always finish. Go figure. So that's that. So let's get started. And like I said, you may not be able to see all the glossies because they are shiny. I wish she has this, the bottom bar washi. This is matte finish, and I like that much better. It's just as pretty. I mean, I think that sometimes people think glossy is classier looking because it's glossy, but it just has such a shine. And then if you have to pull it up and reposition or anything like that, the bends where you had to do that, or any air pockets you didn't get out, they show. So I actually like matte better. But I love these patterns so much I didn't really care. So I am going to move this because I just had to prop that up so you could see it. You'll notice right away there's going to be a glare. Is there a glare? There is. See, I told you. Sorry. Okay. So, and I need to move this up a little so you can see the whole thing. And I'm going to zoom out just a little bit. Oh, I love the toucan. Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to zoom in on the toucan. Look at the mess on my desk. Whoops. Oh, it's knocked it over just then. I'm glad I did it. Isn't that pretty? In the top right hand corner for Sunday. And I've already got some prayer requests on here that I already have on. So we'll see. But anyway, oh wow, did you see how the aperture changed? And do you see how shiny? You can't even see this now. That's what I don't like. But anyway, I'll get started. You get a little, that's good. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and start by putting down these, and I always save that one, the one that has writing on it, because I don't necessarily like that, to be honest. Did I change something? Oh well, I'm just going with the order that it's in. I often do that. And I usually get the top left corner and then drop, the bottom left, making sure it's lining up as good as possible. And if I ever screw up bad enough to where it's not really lined up well, then sometimes I will go ahead and reposition it. It just depends on what I'm feeling like. And I want to make sure I get this pretty close to the bottom. It's hard to get it exactly right, especially now that I've already got the headers for what's below on there. It's a lot harder. Okay. So I'm going to skip the Drink the Wild Air. I'm not sure quite what I'm going to do with that, or if I'm going to do anything with that. I'm not sure I really get the theme of Drink the Wild Air. I guess I do, kind of. But anyway. These are so pretty, y'all. I really do love them. I think this is one of the prettiest ever, and I say that every time, don't I? I pick out some really good ones, and I think of the money I spend on stickers. It's just something that I consider like a craft, like people do scrapbooking, and I really enjoy it. I mean, I really do. So then it warrants the money I spend on it because it's something I enjoy, just like if you had a your own type of craft, whatever that may be. But yeah, this you gotta admit, guys, with all this color, this is really, really beautiful. So she did real good on this one. I think I went back and ordered an additional one. If I really like something, I may order a second one. Like her white bridal, I have, I think, 2 other kits of that. Besides the 2 that are actually in my day planner. I have 2. One was my first ever, was white bridal, and then that's Elle's. When I say Elle, I mean her shop, the Glam Planner. Yeah, I don't know what I'd do with that. I don't know. I might do something with it. We'll see. We'll set it aside. The other thing I wanted to do right away is get the Today stickers on. And hers colors matches all the way across. Some people make them different colors. I do kind of like that it's one color all the way across because it kind of gives a feeling of consistency to the page. And then when you add the bottom border, it really pulls it all together. And then, of course, when you put the weekend banner on, it is the pièce de résistance. I don't know what that means. I don't even know if it's French or Italian. Maybe is that French or Italian?
What?
The pièce de résistance. You know when something's really good? Is that because I said it that way? French, 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 French. That's what he said. Okay. Whatever you say. See, doesn't that look cute? But see, my nail just kind of made a dent in that one. Because it's glossy, you can see the dent. That's what I don't like about glossy. But you know, it's whatevs. Okay, so now we've gotten the top row done. And that looks really nice. I'm going to go back over and just make sure they're smooth. And so now we're going to do the weekend.